Buongiorno e benvenuti. I'm Monica Ricci, the Director of Marketing for Opera Viva, and I want to thank you for joining me for our ongoing series of conversations with Opera Viva faculty. I recently had the immense pleasure of chatting with Gerardo Felisatti. Gerardo is a vocal coach and our accompanist at Opera Viva during the summers in Verona. He and I chatted about his music studies, his experiences as a pianist, as a conductor, and as a vocal coach, and what he does with our students and faculty every summer in Verona. I hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as I did. Due to a technical glitch, I wasn't able to record Gerardo and me greeting each other. Rest assured that we did greet each other warmly. It's been a while since we'd seen each other. And I didn't record myself asking him the first question. I started off our conversation by asking Gerardo to tell me about his music studies.
Okay, I can tell you from the beginning, of my life, because I'm the, how do you say, the black sheep of the family, because I'm the only musician in my family. Nobody is playing any instrument. So I started when I was 9, 10 years old, and I was very excited because I loved the piano. And I loved the sound, and it was so exciting to press the keys and feel this energy, this wonderful energy. So I didn't have any expectation about the future. So I was just enjoying day by day everything, and just playing the piano and living day by day with music. So it was something that day by day started, and step by step brought me to a professional work as a professional musician. So I started in Rovigo, which is my town, the town where I live, and there is the Conservatorio, which is the School of Music, where I took the piano diploma, and then vocal chamber music diploma there. And I did a very interesting Erasmus program in Mannheim, which is a small town of Germany, very, very important for the musical point of view. And then what else? I started to play piano and work in the theater because I loved to work with singers. And especially the operatic repertoire is so fascinating. So I was just enjoying the life in the opera house in order to, how can I say, help my parents' way of thinking. I had to take a diploma in musicology, so it was very important. I took it in Venice, and it was very important for my personal building and for my way of thinking about music. Then what else? I was at the same time working into the theater and doing every month a different opera. I mean, I built my own repertoire day by day into the operatic world, and then I decided that I needed something more, and so I found a wonderful project in Santa Cecilia, and I started to work to study there. I did a 2 years course on it is called a co-repetitor and vocal coach. So it was so good. I mean, I learned a lot of things, and then day by day I was growing my background and also my musical knowledge. And then what else? I started also to study conducting, because this was the highest level of building a musician, but it was just for fun. I didn't want it to be a conductor. I didn't want it to be a vocal coach. I was just enjoying day by day everything connected with music. So I took the diploma in conducting in the last December. So, and I'm actually a vocal coach. This is my job. So I work in opera houses. I was working in Italy, maybe in the whole region of Veneto, and but I worked in the USA, for example, Houston Grand Opera. I'm vocal coach in Malta. I'm working in France as an assistant conductor in the Belle-Île summer festival. So it is something that is day by day growing. Also because I'm actually starting to have some job offers as a conductor. So this is another thing and another step again. So it is beautiful to make music the whole time together with people. This is the aim of my professional idea.
So Gerardo, can you share some memories from the first opera you were ever involved with?
Oh yes, the first opera I did, it was Traviata. I was very, very young. I was a soloist, a piano solo player, and they asked me to study the score, the vocal score of Traviata. And I was a fish out of the water because I didn't know how to prepare a score like a vocal score. So I was studying everything, putting the number of the fingers on every note. I was practicing, studying the whole time. I did in 5 days. It's a long process that in 5 days it was something that day and night without any stop. So I went to the first music rehearsal and I didn't work with a conductor at all. So he was just doing a pickup and this, and I didn't play because I didn't know. So he watched at me and said, okay, and he did it again, and I didn't play because I didn't know. And I asked him, should I play? And he said, oh yes, welcome, please, play. And it was totally fun because I didn't know. Then I started, everything was so easy, but the beginning was very funny because I didn't know anything about the word. But in any case, I started with La Traviata, and it was such a fantastic opera we did together. We were all young, and there was such a wonderful energy, and I really remember everything maybe from that moment. Then an interesting thing was during my first professional job, because I was doing a stage rehearsal about here in the Theater Rovigo about what was it? Ballo in Maschera. I was doing Ballo in Maschera, and I was playing, and at one time I started laughing very quietly because you can't laugh during a stage rehearsal. And the conductor watched me and he smiled at me and he came and said, Gerardo, why are you laughing? And I said, because they are paying me. I'm doing the best job in the world and they are paying me, so I'm so happy about that, which is really the best I can ask for.
So and you're preparing now for another performance of La Traviata, so does that bring back the memories of your first time?
Yeah, this is totally different because I'm actually studying Traviata again, like the first day, but as a conductor. So, it's just a different point of view. You see the musical idea and you see it from a different perspective. And it is really wonderful to work on that again and find so much on the score to work on it. I know the score. I worked on that as a pianist. Maybe I did maybe 10 productions of La Traviata in my life, but it's still a world where you can discover something interesting, new, and fascinating, really.
So Gerardo, can you tell me a bit about what it means to be a vocal coach?
So a vocal coach is not just a pianist. It's not just an accompanist. It's more than this. As a vocal coach, I work in an opera house. We have different tasks and different things to do. We are connected with the director, we are connected with the conductor, we are connected with the singers, we know extras, we know everything about the theater, and we are related with everybody. So from the vocal point of view, we can help a singer to sing better, we can help them telling if a vowel is open or closed, if a sound is maybe sharp, if a phrase is good, if the legato is not enough, or if the style maybe is not the right one for the pieces they are going to sing, if the tempo is not the right one. So we are just supporting, helping, and also helping the conductor in order to work with the singers in the proper way. So we are like, how can I say, a filter that can help the conductors, we can help the singers, we can help the directors in order to let, for example, the singer sing better a different passage. Or so it's a very complicated but very, how can I say, multitasking work. So I love the way of being a vocal coach when I coach a singer, because we build their role together and we shape every phrase, we shape every note, we give a meaning to every note, and we need that the role is very clear. We need the diction, for example, is very precise, very clear. We need to find the right rhythm in the musical meaning that is very important from the audience point of view. So we are really working in every detail about the score in order to make a bigger idea of the character of the role that the singer is going to sing.
How did you come to join Opera Viva?
I knew Joyce because I studied with her, and we studied together on the Madama Butterfly score, and I learned so much from her. You can't imagine how much I learned from Joyce, which is really one of my biggest model of being a vocal coach. And I was just working with Joyce. Then the year later, I had a call from Madeline, and this is very funny, because she called me and she said, maybe we need you for Opera Viva, because we have our vocal coach who had a car accident or a bicycle accident, so we need someone who is able to play piano. And I said, yes, I can come, I'm very happy to come. And I asked her, what is the rep I'm going to play? And she said, arias. And I told her, arias, I mean, the rep is so big that there are thousands and thousands of arias that, and she said, yes, come, you are able to do. So I went to Verona, and I was super lucky because I knew maybe the 95% of everything. So I was super happy to work with these great teachers and fantastic singers. Everything was so easy and super, how can I say, full of energy. So Madeleine said, okay, we want you to continue, and we want you to work with Opera Viva. And I said, yes, this is really fantastic. So this is the story behind Opera Viva. And then with Joyce, we had a fantastic way of thinking the same way into music. And so it's really a fantastic team. I mean, with Joyce, with Lisa, and it's really the best I can ask for. I have some ideas about the program, which I would like to share with you. I love the way the program is built. I mean, there are some points that are very clear. For example, the sacred rep concert, the anything goes concert, the staging everyday work. And the beautiful thing about Opera Viva is seeing the young singers that are very talented, growing day by day, day by day. And that at the end, you can really see how much they did in such a short time. And it is really such a big pleasure to see the light in their eyes when they get the difference from where they were and where they improved. It's really fascinating and fantastic. And every time, this is like a dream. It's the biggest present I can ask for, because yeah, there is no prize for this. And Opera Viva, it's really fantastic for this reason. Everybody is doing his best the whole time in order to being really better, a better musician, a better singer, and it's so fantastic. I mean, I love this, and seeing day by day, it's normally takes months, normally, but I think there is some magical thing in the Opera Viva program. Yeah, the important thing in my perspective of music is making music together. This is the most important thing. We always enjoy when we do something beautiful all together. This is the most important thing, yes. And I'm very happy and grateful every day when I can really share my emotions, my musical background, my ideas with other musicians. So yes, this is the important side of my work.
Well, Gerardo, it's been so great catching up with you today, and I hope that we can see each other soon in the very near future.
Thank you so much, Monica. It's really a big pleasure, and I hope to see you soon, really. Ciao.
Yeah, ciao, ciao, and good luck with everything you're doing in the interim. Have a wonderful time in Bocca al Lupo.
Thank you, crepi lupo.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Well, I certainly enjoyed catching up with Gerardo, and I hope you enjoyed our conversation. To close out this video, I wanted to include a clip of a student performance. And one came to mind, and in fact, Gerardo and I talked about it during our conversation, and I'm going to share with you a little bit of that discussion and his comments about it shortly. I'm going to share with you a student performance from the summer of 2016. This is a scene in Act 2 of Donizetti's The Elixir of Love, and it's an ensemble scene where Adina is gossiping with all of the girls in the town. This particular performance was given in the opulent lobby of the Hotel Duettori, the grandest hotel in Verona. And you can see from the surroundings that it's a pretty tight space. Our singers and Gerardo accompanying them are pretty close together. Gerardo tells the story about what actually happened during the performance due to the close proximity of the gaggle of girls who are gossiping with Adina and he playing the piano. Please enjoy this, and please join me next time for our next interview with Opera Viva. Have a wonderful day. Ciao a tutti. Ciao.
You know what happened on that picture? The piano was moving because there were no brakes on the well. So I was playing and at the same time trying to, it was so funny. I mean, after, not when I was playing, because I could not control the keyboard because it was going. So it was really crazy. But anyway, yeah, very, very fun. Now I can laugh about that.